Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and today I'm going to be doing one of two readings. The first one is the energies that are around you, and the second one is usually like a clarification from Spirit where they give you, it's like a little extra, you know? It's like, I feel like the first reading is like point form, and then in the second one, those point forms, you expand on them. Let's just leave it at that. I also have a website right now. It's called Happy Healthy Living. It's called happyhealthywealthyliving.com. Yeah, I know. Did not think that through quite a few years back when I did the title of it, but it's actually under Intuitive Energies. There's a link below if you want to join that website. You will get notified. I don't really trust YouTube anymore to send notifications to my people my supporters here, that I love you so much. If you guys, leave for a week on a trip and you haven't watched my videos, YouTube assumes that you just don't want to watch me anymore and don't send you any more notifications. So I've taken things in my own hands. Not only that, there will be benefits to having that website other than being annoyed by my emails letting you know that I posted. I do plan to do giveaways, and you're going to have to be on my website to get those giveaways. And that's where I'm going to notify about the giveaways and everything, okay? So it's really good to be there. So look that up underneath and see what you can do. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Right. So I'm feeling that right now. Even today, you could probably hear I feel very definitive, and I like that because this is what they're bringing in for me. You're getting a lot of self-esteem this week. Okay, as you go, it may feel like you're always preparing the last couple of weeks, and this may go on for another couple of weeks. But Pisces, you are really moving forward inside of yourself. You see that yellow glow, that fire energy coming in? Yes, you do. It is coming in. Your self-esteem is like just taking hold. You're not going to put up with shit anymore, and it's, all go. I like that. And this little card says it right here. Look at that. Wise men learn by other men's mistakes. Fools by their own. Absolutely. So you can learn one way or you can learn another. The people you can... I give you an example. Sometimes I say stuff here and people say, we're triggered, and then I don't watch you. And that's okay. But the thing is if you're triggered, I always think to myself, somebody triggers the hell out of me, it's because there's something I need to look at. Okay? If, let's say, somebody says something nasty to me in the comments and I start feeling bad about it, well, I'll look at it in a way of, well, why am I feeling so insecure? I'm just trying to help. But it comes from something that was conditioned. The feeling of not being needed or wanted. Okay? So it does show up every once in a while. And then I dismiss it and think, I'm doing the best that I can. And if people don't want the help, it isn't really my problem that they're not taking it. Okay? So this is me looking in deeper instead of just sitting in the bad feeling of it. I look into it, realize where it comes from, and dismiss it and move on. So you need to do the same thing. And the thing is that if people are refusing to look at the triggers, the cycle is going to spin around until they have to look, where there is no choice, where there's a tower moment and something crumbles on top of them. So if you're willing to look at things and you're willing to move past, not only will you be dealing with things, you're going to be lifting up your self-esteem and doing it, 100 times better. So doesn't that feel good? I think that feels good. Anyway, Pisces, I'm so glad that you're here with me today. I'm going to do two readings today, as I always do. The first one I feel is like the point form, the energy and point form of what's going on. The second reading is usually about just clarifying all those point forms, the extended in between, the explanation, empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Absolutely. Okay? So, right. I feel that this is coming in. You're going to learn one way or another, okay? You're going to, whether a person is open or closed, there's two sides to the situation, and both offer a very different perspective. And I think that's what's propelling you forward. You're not seeing it as an attack on you. You're seeing it more as a different perspective, a different point of view. Each will get you to where you need to go, okay? The thing is is that, do you want to get there with knowledge, or are you going to stick your head in the sand and wait for something to tap you over the head with a brick? So, take it any way that you want. I love that. Look, failure underneath. Okay, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Exactly. There is just opportunities to learn. Do you learn quickly or do you learn slowly? What are you doing with it, Pisces? Okay? You have freedom to do anything you want, any way you want to do it. Love it. Okay. Yes, I'm very excited and very happy today. I do feel a lot of self-esteem. We're going to do the Yarn Tarot, and I like to do on Sunday, I like to do the Celtic class, so we're going to just go with that, okay? We're going to continue with that. I hope that you've been enjoying the readings. I have very much. I like this Yarn Tarot. I just feel that it likes to pull out like too many cards at once. So one card, please. I'm only accepting one card at a time from this deck. Here we go. Knight of Wands. Okay, challenges. This is a Yarn Tarot, by the way. I love this one. It's got my grandmother's energy. What's blocking it? The Six of Cups. Yeah. That's Six of Cups. Yeah, not too many. Too many? Not doing that. Alright, this one wanted to come out. At your crown, the Two of Pentacles. Let's push that here. Alright. Adaptability, I love it. Okay, this one. The Devil. In reverse. That's at your foundation. Nice. Your recent past. The Fool. The decision to go on a new journey. Absolutely. In your future. Nope. That was too many. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So, what are you going to present to people this week? What are you going to show them? Ten of Pentacles. Nice. How others are going to see you. Queen of Cups. Your hopes and fears. Everything's falling to the ground these days. Two of Cups. And your outcome. Let's see here. Yep, they're all falling to the ground. Okay. There's two, so no. Okay. Knight of Swords. Yeah. Alright. Five of Swords underneath, and that's very appropriate because that actually came out in your weekly. That was the first card that came out in your weekly for this week when I did the January readings. It was a Five of Swords, Judgment, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay? So that's what you're not seeing, is that this is all about letting go of conflict this week. That's all it's about. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what this is bringing in. Okay, first of all, a lot of communication coming from you, so much so that you're going to be like, carry something liquidy this week to drink at all times, because you're going to feel very dry. That's for somebody. All right. Knight of Wands. You're ready to meet the challenge head on. I'm feeling this energy, this orange, yellow energy, the sacral chakra. Yeah, your powerhouse coming in with the yellows and the oranges. You're really feeling yourself this week. And I like that. I like that. What's blocking you, though, is the connection from the past. The connections to the past. We talked about that yesterday. We've been talking about that. I feel that you're having some energies, residual energies from the past. Now, these energies right now, what they're telling me is it could be from you, or it could be from somebody in your family, a friend, an old-time friend. There's definitely a block there. So when you're getting this energy going, where you're going, yes, I'm strong, I'm on my horse, I'm great, you have that energy kind of rolls in and kind of takes you a little bit off course. And again, remember what I told you. Triggers are there to make you look at things more deeply, to figure things out. So if this person or this energy keeps coming back in to get on your freaking nerves, look at it. There's something there for you to look at and deal with. You don't want to be going on this new journey with this luggage. You don't want to carry any luggage with you, Pisces. You want to be strong. Okay, so deal with it. For crying out loud, deal with it. And yeah, the Two of Pentacles at the top, you have that juggling. So I feel in this case, it's like juggling that energy. Okay, juggling that person, this energy, whatever, and you. You're always constantly, it's like you're changing it up, okay? There's the blue of the communication and the green of the heart, telling me that it's hard for you to communicate through your heart to this person or the situation, because you have, it's like you have a stakes in it or a loyalty clause inside of you that is stopping you from really just pushing forward, okay? So you really got to do it though, because this is a card of adaptability, the give and take, the juggling stuff. You have to get through this and you've got to deal with it. So at the bottom, you have the Devil. So this is guilt for me, but that's going away. It's in a reverse, okay? The reverse means that energy is slowly dissipating. So inside of you, you're feeling the self-esteem, and you really, really, I think you really want to move on more than you do want to stay in this energy. And I think that is what is coming. I see it with the Knight of Swords at the end, that you're going to take off and really like, okay, that's enough. And I think that's good, okay? I can feel it. I myself have been doing the same thing. There's a lot of things I plan to let go of in 2022. Things that I thought that made me sensitive and maybe a nicer person, and actually it's just bogging me down because I'm feeling maybe sensitivity and guilt over things that are really not mine to own. Okay, you get that a lot too as a reader, because people expect you to give them answers or solutions, and if it's not what they want to hear, they get very upset. Okay, but that's not that really isn't my responsibility. My responsibility is to give you the message. Okay, and the message is supposed to help. Now whether you let it help or not, yeah, it's right there. Okay, so but you have to be able to receive both sides of the situation and realize that some people are going to come with you, some people are not going to come with you. You have to keep that empathy open, but you have to hold on to your self-esteem. Keep that really strong to yourself, Pisces, okay? In this preparation to this beautiful journey that you're going on, stay true to yourself. And it's not being mean. It's not being, well, if people think it's mean, that's their problem, not yours. Again, they're telling me in my head what other people think of you is none of your business. So if you're trying your best and doing your very best and you're not hurting people, okay, you're trying to give them your heart, part of your soul, helping, giving as much as you can. It's like biting the hand that feeds you. If you are this type of Pisces, don't feel guilty because that person bit your hand. It's not your responsibility, okay? You were feeding them. They didn't like what you were feeding them. Well, they could have just walked away. They didn't need to bite you, okay? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people who are like, I'm not talking about busybodies or people trying to tell you what to do all the time. Everybody's got freedom of choice and of will. They can stay or they can go. And that's their choice. So, before you was the Fool. Yeah, your decision to make that journey. That new journey into the unknown. Okay? Brand new way of thinking, brand new way of doing, taking care of yourself, making a healthy environment for yourself. Very, very important. But you got to get rid of this anxiety that's living in you. Okay? Sometimes I feel I've had moments in the past where I've been anxious and not really known why. You have to look at that as well. Sometimes there's reasons for that residual anxiety staying with you. Okay? And this goes right here. In your future is you either deal with it or it will be dealt with for you. That's the way. As Pisces, and if you've been with this channel for any amount of time, I'm a great advocate of dealing with your shit. And if you haven't dealt with your shit, the shit is going to fall on you. That's just the way it is. Okay, cycles. You're here to learn. You keep repeating the cycles until you deal with the cycle, problem, and move forward to the next thing. Okay? Absolutely. Wise men learn by other men's mistakes, or, fools by their own, over and over again. Whatever. You keep getting shown the same thing. If you keep repeating the same thing will keep coming back. So that's basically it. And this is in your new future. It's giving you, this is a great card from Spirit. This is the one telling you, deal with. Deal with, or it will deal with you. That's just the way it is. I would rather be the one who tears down the tower than have the brick fall in the back of my head unaware. Honestly, that is the way I always feel about things. So, Ten of Pentacles, how to present yourself, going for it. The abundance, that self-esteem, preparing for that beautiful voyage, that journey, whatever you're deciding on right now, whatever you're planning. Yeah. This is how you want to present yourself, as knowing exactly what you're signing up for. Being sure about it within yourself. Being so sure of your path. And sticking to it. Okay? So how others see it is see with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is emotional, calm, maturity. Okay? Being open, loving, yet strong. Strong of emotion. And I think that is important because it shows an emotional maturity. Not like the Knight of Cups that keeps sending you on these. It almost feels, as a woman, I've had hormonal ups and downs. Because that's the way I'm built. Okay, physically there's stuff going on, and that's caused some ups and downs in my life with relationships. Being aware of them has helped a lot. The thing is that this right here, you're not with the Queen of Cups. That's not that. It's more of an even keel, like the same kind of calming, peaceful, emotional. It's something you can build on, even though it's water. It's the calmest of waters. If I were to, it's a river, not an ocean. So it's really the river with not too much going on that's going to tip over the boat. Okay, so that's good. And that's how people see you. They see you as emotionally settled. And that makes you appear even more with self-esteem. You're not like all over the place. And that's great because they're seeing you. This person knows how they feel about something and they're moving forward towards that. You have the Two of Cups, your hopes and fears. Well, you're looking for harmony, okay? Right. Look at that. You're looking to make everything kind of balance out. You want a unity, you want a harmony to things. And you're hoping that you get it before you start out on this trip, that you can feel it with other people, but mostly within yourself, Pisces. And I think you're on the right path for it. I really feel that you are. You are getting raring to go. I feel by the Knight of Swords, I feel an impatience in you, especially by the end of this week, to get this going. Let's get this going. So the Knight of Swords may be bringing an impatience and maybe a feeling of you wanting to kind of take off. Just be very careful. I'm going to say this to some of you. Some of you are going to decide, screw it, I'm ready. But if you haven't dealt with what you're supposed to, there may be slow-ups. So just letting you know, okay, you may hit that tower as you're heading out of town. And that's just an example because some of you may be planning a trip, but some of you may not. Some of you just may be a journey into something new. What you're not seeing, the Five of Swords, of course, it's the last remaining bit of conflict and, stuff, releasing the last minute little tweaks. The things that are still causing you a little bit of, a little bit of slowdowns. You have the Four of Cups right underneath it, that stagnant, that blocked energy. Seven of Cups. Yeah, still too many choices and things to look at. So don't worry too much about it, Pisces, but you are definitely in that kind of, energy. And, don't feel so bad about it. Don't feel so like, I want to move. Take your time, okay? You have a lot of time to move yet. You have a lot of time. For a lot of you, you have a lot of time to move. Okay? Look at every day as an opportunity to make your slate cleaner, to give you more self-esteem, to make you a more, I feel I feel like a very on an even keel. Okay, you're a very even keel right now, and it's a great spot to be. It's a great way to kind of utilize all of this beautiful energy coming in. Okay. All right, Pisces. So, thank you so much for being here as always. I appreciate your support. There are different ways you can support me. It is all in the description box. And if you have any questions about the stuff in the description box, just leave me a comment. I will answer to you. If not me, Marcus for sure, because he's my hero. And there's a lot of other heroes in my life, all my patrons who support me here, who comment there. I love you guys so much. I know I don't do little name calls, but I should. I will. I'm going to look into it because I think it's very important. For all of you who are here every single day commenting, I see you. I appreciate the fact that you give me your time every day, and I wanted to let you know that, okay? Through thick or thin, through good message and triggering messages, you take it and you embrace it, and you're getting better every day. And I think you guys are fantastic. I feel it across the board. I feel that I'm one of the luckiest channels. I get the nicest people here. Absolutely. And I'm so very grateful. I'm very grateful. Yeah. I'm very lucky and I'm very grateful. Take care, Pisces. I will see you later. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Please subscribe if this interests you. I'm going to come back and clarify all of these later with Spirit. They're going to give you some even better tips. Take care.